What's going on, guys? Spencer Clays here. Today we're going to be putting up beautiful permanent lights on this house. These are the Minleon permanents. Let's get to it. So for this job, we're going to be installing these lights on the gutter. We're going to be facing these down. So we're going to put some tape here. We're first going to clean the gutters with isopropyl alcohol, and then we're going to be able to stick these on. As you can see, here's the lights. They slip into this track here. Very nice. The Govies don't have this. This comes perfectly set up, so then you can just do that. The lights are going to face down. You can completely program these lights. Here is all what you get. This is the 100-foot pack. So we have 100 feet of track. This is the track that we need. If you want, you can also get this extra bracket so you can face the lights down. This would be more for like commercial buildings, or if it wants to be a bit flashier. But for most like residential, what we found is facing down is more common. So it's going to look like that. So here we actually went ahead and bought some tape. This did not come with this kit, but you can buy this certainly. And over here it comes with 100 coverings, a bunch of extension wire, and then all of our lights. These are called pebbles. So these come also in 20 foot, 10 foot, 5 foot, 2 foot, and 1 foot. So you don't have to cut them at all. They come exactly as you need, and so you can kind of figure out where you're gonna put them on the house. And then lastly, we have our controller. This is the WEC control box. You can upgrade to get this box. I like the box, it's really nice, it's really professional. So we're gonna plug this into the house and then program the app, and then we're gonna be able to plug the lights in and go from there. So we're gonna plug the lights in, start making sure everything works, because this is, even I've done this a few times, and I'm still, it's a little bit complicated if you don't know what you're doing. So we got our lights on. We got an extension cord already here, because we're gonna come in, we're gonna install the control box here. These ones are waterproof, so you can put it inside or outside. We're gonna have the extension cord go over here. I wanna show them going up the gutter. So let's test our lights, plug them in, make sure they work. Let's see, pretty self-explanatory. It locks into place. And then you see we have our lights. These are the RGBW lights. Very nice, like 16 million different colors. So yeah, we're gonna get this, install the control box, get the white extension cord over here behind this, and then clean the gutters off and put the lights up there. So we're gonna start up by just cleaning the gutters off. We got our isopropyl, we got our rag. Just gonna coat this. And then, pretty self-explanatory. Put the lights here. So you want to clean all this gunk off. Yeah, we're just, pretty simple. Applying the alcohol, getting rid of all the dust and grime. It's nice and smooth. Did I miss any spots? All right. It smells like the dentist or the doctor's office. Makes me remember I'm about to get a shot or something. Good? All right. Yeah, we'll have it like so. Oh, that's like fucking money. That's like money. We might need to cut 1 inch off. So it's kind of like right by this thing. This is why I like the angle grinder. Any sort of cutting mechanism would be good. Then we're gonna have our other track, like so. Just be like that. We're gonna have our lights. So we will stick like so. Do the other one at the same time. So we got our short buddy right here. Our first track is laid. Let's go up here. Next, we're going to install our control box. So it comes with these brackets right in there. This just goes like so. Probably don't need all four, but might as well. Might as well. This is a professional job. So next, let's install. Seems good enough for me. There we go. Pretty self-explanatory. All right, so we're good there. So we'll worry about controlling it later, but we got our extension cord here. Start putting it around the house. Let's go down here, like so. Over to here. Let's go entirely behind this gutter. Boom. And if you wanted to, you can even like tape or actually show them over here. There, so that's white. It's gonna blend in perfectly. So let's get some more extension wire to reach up to there. Somewhat like, what's that game? Tetris. We're gonna use our biggest, this is the 25 footer, because we're gonna go all the way around. We're not gonna need to worry about small ones. So we're gonna go straight for the big boy. So we just gotta figure out which, I'm thinking another 10-foot extension should get us to where we need to be. Extension, pretty self-explanatory. And let's see if that gets us where we need to go. About 2 feet short. Let's see if that does the trick. Take our lights. I'll grab some of the extension later and ooh. Okay. Yeah, we'll adjust that later. Yeah, the lights pop in just like that. So we could use like 3 more inches. So I'm gonna like just move this over as far as we can. As tight as we can go. Okay, we're good there. Okay, so we got like a 3-inch part up there. So I'm gonna cut one of these in half. Bring this up. Boom, just like that. The track exactly as it needs to be, and boom, there we go. Continue doing the same. Get these lights up. Coming up to another corner here, and just want to kind of show you guys the exact what we're doing here. So we got these lights are going to come over here. So we have our little track that we cut for here, and then we're going to cut one more, because you can see there's like what, 8 inches. Kind of want it right there, be right there. You could cut it at like 45 and have overlap, but it doesn't really matter too much. But so about right there. So cut that. A little bit more art than science, you know what I mean? So this is gonna go right here. Oh, and there's this like screw here as well. So I'm gonna take, boom. Doesn't have to be pretty, but the women don't find you handsome, they better find you handy, you know? Most of my followers are probably too young to understand that reference. So that's gonna be good right there. So we're gonna put some tape on this little guy. I mean, that's not little, that's very above average. So that gets on there nice. Right there. Tiny bit crooked because of that screw, but that is just fine. So then we come here, we got our other side here. So let's go like so. Oh yeah, that's money. And then you guys see here, we'll just cut this exactly so that can go right there. This one, see, like even the connections, they tuck perfectly in there. Never even know it. Go right to. I might cut 1 more inch off that. Clean up as we go. Don't want to make a huge mess. Wait. And that wire sticks out a bit, so we're going to cut a little bit off. So then, like so. There we go. That's how you guys do a corner. So now we're going to keep going this way. So we're starting to get to the end over here. So we kind of want to start to be mindful of what sections of light we put up next. Because, you know, if we have 25 foot, if we have 10 foot, we wouldn't want to put another 25 foot right here. So I'm going to just like kind of mess around with these. See exactly what orientation we need to have. Put this like, I think this is a 5 footer. You could count the lights. 1, 2, 5. Yep, 5 footer right here. Kind of loosely just put it up. It's gonna end us right there. So then maybe 1 more 5 footer. We'll see what that does. Or we could do a 10 footer instead of this guy, you know. So, cause yeah, these ones are 2 footers. So kind of want to save the 2 footers if we can. So we'll have a couple 1 footers. Here's another 5 footer. So this might be perfect. Let me see. Let's see. to here. That's just about perfect. Because the light will go here. We perhaps have one too many. So, one too many tells us we need about 9 foot instead of 10. So what we can do is we'll use two of our 2-footers. And worst case, if we need to come back, we can always move the lights around. But we should have plenty. So, assume my math is correct, Jonah. What's 5 plus 2 plus 2? Oh yeah, right there.
9.
That is 9. That's exactly what we need. And that is how you kind of gauge how many lights to put up. So just go little by little, feel it out. And yeah. We'll need so lights to here, we will need a 3-foot extendo right here. So let me see what else we got. So these are the last extensions we have. So we got our little extra 2-footer, and there we go. So we'll hide this around there. Cool, that locks into place. Our lights are good. And we will resume the track down below. Let's line these lights up because we have a weird spot. I'll show you guys in a sec. So we might as well connect and see what we got. So we got another, this is a really long one, or 2 long ones-ish. Because we got to do this weird jump spot. So we're gonna have like a 1 or 2 foot extension right there. And you can order, like, a smart thing to do if you guys have the kits, like this is a 100-foot kit, but I have a couple extra, because we've done some other jobs, we just have extra, cords, and you can order an extra 1 or 2 foot at a time. So you can order the kit and then certainly add on an extra 1 or 2 of extension, which is not a bad idea. Okay, so that's about 4 feet. So that's about 4 feet there. And then let me just go, just for experimental sake, how many lights do we want here type thing, So we'll have this. We'll have this guy here. Yeah, right there. Like, these are so nice. So if you guys have done the Govee, it's just like you have to put tape over each Govee, or you just don't have that. That's just so clean. You don't even really need to like hide it or anything. It's so much more professional.
A couple $100 extra to be able to splice them.
Yeah. Govee gets you, man. It's like there really is no such thing as a free lunch. You're not really getting anything better with cheaper lights, Okay, so because we got. So it looks like we might have like a 1 footer right there, which we have in the box. We have a couple of those. And then we will continue here. That's looking good. We got a bunch of 5-footers. And then there, and then maybe like a 1 or a 2 foot there. So I'll go see what else we have, but that's pretty much perfect right there. Oh, we have an extra 2-footer right here. So boom, that should be good right there. Finishing up the last few feet here, cleaning up the connections, making sure we put the coverings, lining it up perfectly over here too. All right, the lights are up, they're done. We ended it like right here. We could have maybe squeezed one more light, but I think just the way that it worked out, I think that is perfect. Just little tiny things you notice. But yeah, so now it comes time to program these, which is kind of complex if you haven't done it much. But we'll scan this, and then we got to connect to the Wi-Fi, get the client out here and connect her phone so then they can use the Pixel Dancer app so they can program the lights, put it to music. Perhaps we will do a separate video on that. I can link some other videos that Christmas Light Contractors has put up for how to program the lights, but we'll get some other shots and finish this job up.